Hi guys, happy 2018. I cannot believe that we are already in 2018. I was thinking back the other day to something that happened in 2008. It genuinely feels like it happened yesterday, literally happened yesterday. And it didn't happen yesterday, it happened 10 years ago nearly. So that just blows my mind. Life is just going so fast. I wanted to bring you here today to talk to you about my plans for 2018 in terms of the channel, what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to you about it, and it might seem like I'm coming across negatively, and I'm not in any way, but I am going to have to make some quite big changes. So I'm a big believer that if something's not working out for you, it's because it isn't necessarily meant to be, and that's okay. And your life might be telling you, or the universe is like telling you, that you need to maybe take like a different path or do something really different. And I think that's what's happening with YouTube. So over the Christmas period, I've taken a bit of a break. You guys have seen that I've not sort of like posted any videos, just taken a bit of a break to spend time with family. It's been the holidays and I didn't really want to make anything or film any videos during that time. I've been sort of going through my YouTube analytics and looking at kind of views and what are my most popular videos and my subscribers and stuff like that, and it's really made me think that I want to kind of step it down a pace. Actually, I watched a video back and it was a thank you, I think it was, but it was also a kind of announcement that I'd hit 1,000 subscribers, and I thought that happened last January, so it had been a year and I'd gotten 1,000 subscribers. It didn't happen last January, it happened in 2016. So it's taken me 2 years to get 1,000 subscribers, and that is with putting out content every week. So that was when I started to kind of ramp it up a bit. That was when I started doing my TTC vlogs and my pregnancy updates, and then obviously all like my baby wearing videos and cloth napping, like all the videos alongside pregnancy, which obviously there's loads that I had done. And yet despite that, my subscribers hadn't grown. Now, it's not so much about your subscribe, it is, but it is like your views is also really important. And I've been looking at what videos have more views and what don't. In the last sort of 10 videos, some of my better videos, I would consider like my better videos, have got hardly any views at all. And it has been quite disheartening, despite the fact that I have double check, like I've had my tags checked, I've had everything checked to make sure that I'm doing the right thing to promote my video. I started my Facebook page, which I haven't really pushed so much, but I do have a Facebook page which I do upload onto sometimes as regularly as I can. I obviously have my Instagram, which I'm very active on, and despite that, I haven't generated the views that I had wanted. So I did email Google, YouTube, because this had happened previous, like before, and it had actually been that there was like a glitch on the channel, so they fixed that and that was fine. This time round though, that's not the case. So yeah, also again looking at my analytics, only 10% of it is actually subscribers and the other 89% is from unsubscribed people. Some of you may know or may not know, I don't know, but I actually have 2 channels. Now one channel is completely just sitting dormant. It's my old channel from like years and years ago when YouTube first started. It's a makeup channel, and there are some videos on there that generate a lot of views, and I've left that because that does earn me a little bit of money. Because of that and because of this, I'm able to generate a teensy weensy tiny bit of income, like tiny amount. I can't justify that kind of money to the amount of hours that I'm putting into YouTube, editing, etc. for videos and uploads 3 times a week. We're in a position in our lives where we are saving for a house, and Albert is a little bit older. I want to earn a bit more money, so that I can at least contribute. You know, in those, I worked out it's sort of about 8 hours a week I am spending on YouTube, and that's editing and filming, because just the time it takes to set up and to refilm stuff. I'm often like filming something, refilming it. I'm a big believer that this is kind of like a sign that maybe I need to go in a different direction. There's a lot of things that I'm not doing that I used to do that I love, such as art and a lot of crafts and making and stuff like that. I had not long before I married Chris completed my creative arts psychotherapy degree, and within that I did a lot of arts and crafts and art in particular and illustration. I was working as an illustrator up until last year, just before I had Albert, and I haven't done any of my own illustrations for a long time. In fact, when I have tried to do it, they've been nowhere near how I want them to be because I've been so out of practice, and those are the things that give me joy, and I'm not doing any of them. I haven't read a book for a long time because if I'm spending, say, an hour or so in the evening editing, by the time I finish that I want to just veg out on the sofa and watch a film or watch a series of something. I think 3 times a week is pushing it a bit now, and I am going to probably definitely still be uploading content, but I'm not going to be uploading that much, maybe once, twice a week now. And I know that seems a bit silly because it's like, well, how are you ever going to grow your channel? But it's fine. It's just made me think that I need to perhaps move on to something else. Another thing I've been looking at as well, obviously, is what content has the most views, what content is really has a lot of views. So all my breastfeeding support videos have a lot of views. All my baby wearing videos have a lot of views. All my cloth nappy videos have a lot of views. Obviously my pregnancy updates and all that kind of stuff has a lot of views. Hauls, not so much, but certainly like the what's in my hospital bag, what's in my baby bag, like storage solutions, that kind of stuff has a lot of views. That's great. However, I may or may not have another baby. I may only have one more chance to kind of do more of the pregnancy uploads and stuff like that, you know. Breastfeeding, I probably will do some more breastfeeding support videos, but I don't know, you know, I may only have like another year or so of like feeding Albert, maybe not even that, I don't know. I may feed another baby, I don't know. So what I'm trying to say is, before I know it, these kids are gonna have grown up. And what am I going to film then? Like, I don't know what I'm going to film about. I've thought about it and racked my brains with it, but I don't know what I'm going to film about because my enjoyment comes from doing the videos that I've mentioned. So the thing I've been looking at as well is Patreon. Now, if you don't know what Patreon is, it is basically like a pledge service, subscription service to videos, and you can donate as little or as much as you want, and you can access different types of content within that. So I have thought about doing breastfeeding support videos on there, and then maybe offering one-to-one support, because I'm literally not long going to be completing my breastfeeding peer support worker course. So I have thought about doing that. Biggest thing that I want to do in 2018 is actually start a blog. So this is something that I have thought about doing for a long time. I have had a blog in the past, and I did quite well on that, quite a successful blog. I had quite a lot of followers, but it was very much, my domain name was Military Mummy Mackin. It was very much directed at that side of life. I shut it down because I just felt like it wasn't me anymore. I wanted to create something new and fresh. Also want to use WordPress this time as opposed to Blogger, and so I need to kind of get my head around all of that, but that's something I want to do. Blogging is quite nice because you can kind of do it. I don't have to sit down and set up my camera. I can just write. I can take pictures from wherever. Writing for me is quite therapeutic, and I think by writing it will be like a really nice way for me to just get more enjoyment out of it than looking at the minute I turn on my video, looking at the views, looking at the likes, seeing the dislikes, seeing any like trolls. Do you know what I mean? I think it's just like a nicer way of enjoying putting out content. Of course, I'm still going to be making videos because I do love doing this, I really do. But I can't commit the amount of time I'm doing it for as little that I'm getting back. If I was getting loads of views, I wouldn't mind it. Even if I'm not getting any money back, I wouldn't mind it because I'd know that people are watching my videos and that they're getting something from it. But if very minimal people are watching my videos, I have to really weigh up my happiness and my, you know, I'm not gonna put pressure on myself just to get something up for literally like very minimal views. I had hoped, I'm literally something like 10 or 20 subscribers off 2,000, and I'd been like that since just before Christmas. I'd really hoped that just another 20 might pop up before the new year, and I could get into the new year having started with 2,000 subscribers, and unfortunately I didn't quite make that. But I'm not setting myself any goals for having a number of subscribers or anything like that. I'm just kind of like forgetting about all that. I'm just gonna kind of take this a step back, and all I know is that something's got to change, you know, because the enjoyment isn't there as much anymore. I mean, it is, I still love making videos, but when I look at my, you know, on my Google Analytics, my YouTube Analytics and stuff, I suddenly think, oh, that was a really good video. Not many people have seen it, and even though I've shared it 1,000,001 times and I've promoted it as much as I possibly can and hashtagged it to death and tagged it to death, and yeah, it can be quite like, oh. But nevertheless, this is not a negative thing. This is a good thing. This is the world saying, you know, something good is waiting. I really believe that 2018 is going to be the year, like my contemplation year, or the year that I really am going to finally decide what I'm going to do and where I'm going to take my life, career, and find my real joy. My old tutor used to say to me that I was like an octopus, and I had my core and I had all these tentacles that is interested. I'm literally interested in everything. I'm qualified in 2 completely different careers, like a medical career and a non-medical career. I am qualified in 2 completely different careers. That is how much my interests lie. Like, I'm interested in so many different things, and this has been a problem for me. It's not necessarily a problem to some people, might not see it as a problem, but for me it is. I've never been able to kind of ground myself. I'm a bit kind of all over the place, a bit higgledy-piggledy, very free-spirited, and I feel like this year I am going to finally find that thing that's give me a sense of direction. What that is, I don't know yet, but I believe that I will find it by the end of the year. And thank you so much to everyone, however, who does subscribe and who does watch my videos and who do comment, because I know who you are and I am appreciative of every comment that you leave. Sometimes I always forget to reply because I might get the comments when I'm out and about and I forget to reply, but please know that I have read them and I will reply to them when I can. And yeah, I'm really grateful for all your support, and if you can continue to support me in whatever venture I take, that would be great. And I don't know when I'm going to start my blog. I need to sort of like look into it a bit more, and yeah, I really hope you can continue following me on that journey. And like I said, stay tuned. I'll still be uploading weekly, be it twice a week or once a week, but I'll still be uploading. I'll still be active. If there's any videos that you want to see, then please let me know. Like, I want to put out what you want to see as well as what I enjoy making, so please let me know. Really hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.